You've heard of Atomic Habits, right? A book that sold over 15 million copies, translated into 50-plus languages, and became a global sensation on how to build better habits. But few people know the story behind the man who wrote it, and how he built his success not with big leaps, but by getting just 1% better every day. This is the story of James Clear, and how the 1% rule didn't just change his life, it changed millions of lives. James's journey began with a simple idea. Incremental changes can lead to remarkable results. As he shared his message, people from all walks of life started to resonate with the concept of continuous improvement, each individual taking small steps towards their own aspirations. James Clear didn't set out to become one of the world's top self-improvement thinkers. In high school, he was a promising baseball player. But in 2002, a freak accident almost ended it all when a baseball bat struck him in the face, causing severe injuries, broken bones, a coma, and memory loss. The road to recovery was long. He had to relearn how to function both academically and physically. Instead of focusing on big goals, James decided to focus on the small wins, getting a little better each day. With each passing day, he celebrated minor achievements, whether it was taking a step without assistance or recalling a loved one's name. These small wins became the cornerstone of his new outlook on life. As he healed, James began sharing his insights and experiences. Eventually, his methods gained traction, leading him to write a book that would transform self-improvement philosophies forever. James began stacking micro-habits. He committed to better sleep, consistent workouts, and writing short journal entries. He went on to graduate as the top student in his college and eventually earned a spot on the baseball team, despite the odds. The key: he didn't aim to be perfect. He aimed to be a little better every day. This approach would later evolve into what we now know as the 1% rule. Each day began with small victories as James embraced the power of consistency. He learned that incremental changes could lead to monumental growth. Friends noticed the transformation, not just in his physique, but in his attitude and confidence. The 1% rule became not only a method but a lifestyle for him. With every workout, every written word, and every game played, James built a new identity. As graduation day arrived, he stood among his peers, not just as a top student, but as a testament to perseverance. The 1% rule had transformed his life, teaching him that greatness isn't a leap, but a series of small steps. In 2012, James started a blog with no followers and no fame. His goal: write 2 articles per week. That's it. He used the 1% mindset to build a writing habit, grow his email list, and refine his ideas. After 6 years of slow, consistent effort, James released Atomic Habits in 2018. It exploded. What made the book so powerful? It was rooted in his own experience. Small improvements stacked over time lead to massive results. The moment James stepped onto the stage, he felt the weight of his 6 years of dedication. His words resonated with everyone. They were not just theories, but reflections of his journey. Readers began to implement the strategies he shared, transforming their habits and lives, proving that small changes could lead to remarkable outcomes. Today, Atomic Habits is one of the best-selling self-help books of all time, but more importantly, it sparked a movement. Millions of people around the world now live by the 1% rule, from athletes and CEOs to students and parents. This philosophy has helped people reclaim their lives, one tiny habit at a time. James continues to write, teach, and inspire, not by shouting, but by showing the quiet power of consistency. As people embrace this movement, the ripple effect of tiny changes begins to transform communities and inspire others to join in. With each small habit practiced consistently, lives are changed, and a culture of growth and encouragement emerges. As champions of the 1% rule come together, they inspire one another, proving that collective efforts amplify individual achievements. James Clear's journey teaches us valuable lessons about improvement. You don't need to start big or be perfect. The essence lies in taking small steps and improving just 1% at a time. His story illustrates how tiny changes can lead to significant transformation over time. So what will your first 1% improvement be? Write 50 words a day, save $5 a week, go to bed 10 minutes earlier, or simply say one kind word. Start now. Start small. And just like James Clear, your tiny steps can lead to extraordinary change. As James Clear shares his insights, the audience listens intently, inspired by his message. Each word resonates as he explains the significance of incremental improvements. Personal growth doesn't happen overnight. It unfolds through consistent effort. By applying these principles in everyday life, we can each embark on our unique journeys toward extraordinary change. Thanks for watching the story of James Clear and the 1% Rule in action. If you found this inspiring, give it a like, share it with a friend, and hit subscribe for more real stories of transformation. Comment below. What's one small habit you'll start today? Big change starts small, 1% at a time. As the sun rises over the city, it signals the dawn of fresh opportunities waiting to be seized. People from all walks of life embrace their small habits, each step contributing to their personal journey of transformation.